light developed. Okay, the idea also that what do you think of this, Fran? There's also an idea out there that Christians are pacifists.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know, a lot of people will think that, well, yeah, Christ said, you know, turn the other cheek, or if you know, if you ask for your shirt, give him, you know, your coat too, or whatever. You know, Christ did say that, and I think there are certain times where that's called for, certainly. But there are also times where that won't do any good. You know, there are times where Jesus didn't do that. I mean, you know, when he called the Sanhedrin, called them hypocrites, you know, or the Pharisees, he called them hypocrisits.
He wasn't necessarily being nice.
That wasn't pretty nice. That wasn't nice at all. The one time during his passion, you know, and his torture, and being slapped around by the Roman soldiers, Jesus says, "Why do you slap me?" You know, of course, he had his hands bound and everything, and he could have got out easily. He could have done worse. But he said, "Why do you slap me? You know, if I've done nothing wrong, why do you slap me?" And so, you know, we're not supposed to be, you know, pin cushions or punching bags for other people and just let them hit us, you know, no self. What about our loved ones? I think the greatest love is to show you know, protecting somebody. You know, you have a child, and protecting them from harm, your family from harm. You know, these are things that involve love.
These are Christian values.
Yes.
We're fighting for the love of others.
Yeah.
How about
safety?
You know, the great directive was to love thy neighbor as thyself.
Yes.
The last part being forgotten so often. You know.
And not only that, but the love as I have loved you. You know, Jesus said, love as I have loved you.
Yes.
You know?
So I think self-love is a part of you know, is a part of Christianity, and if we allow someone else to harm us, we're actually doing something that's contrary to God's will. You know, God loves us, and we're doing something that's contrary to God's will. So we certainly have a spiritual right of self-preservation and self-defense. You know?
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, so the idea that we need to be pacifists to be Christian, I think, is really a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm. One of the greatest, yeah, absolutely, one of the greatest misunderstandings. The right to defend yourself. That has always been there. Soldiers were looked on very favorably by Jesus. You know, many of the soldiers played a very, very honorable role in the Bible, and we know that.
Centurion.
Yeah, the centurion. We know. Well, Cornelius was a centurion and was one of the first Christians baptized, Gentiles baptized. We know that. We know that the one soldier came up to Christ and asked to heal his, what was his daughter, wasn't it?
His daughter, yes.
His daughter. And he said, "No, I'm not worthy for you to step foot in my house, to come under my roof. And but I know what you say. You speak the words, and she will be healed." And he says he has not seen any greater faith in all of Israel as a result of it. And you know, that the fact that he was a soldier never came up. Just that it was mentioned, but he didn't say, "Oh, you must have killed people. You did some bad things. I'm not going to do that for you." No, it was a total. You know, the faith was a very, very important there.